In the past 7 days, I've made $7,022 in commissions on TikTok Shop with videos that are running organically. I haven't paid for anything, and most of the items I get are free. There is an exception though. So I'm going to talk a little bit in this video about how I do this, what it looks like. And somebody once called me a way shower. They said, you're here to show people what's possible. And that's what these YouTube videos are designed to do, is show you what's possible more than they are the step-by-step. Although I do some step-by-step videos too. I do have a coaching group and courses, and I'll put links below if you want to learn more with me and do more step-to-step work. But let me show you exactly what it is that I'm doing. Okay, so TikTok Shop Affiliate, TikTok Shop Creator is what the program's called. They keep changing the names and everything's so confusing. So I don't have a TikTok Shop, meaning I am not storing these things in mass volume and shipping them out. I'm not handling customer service. This is called affiliate marketing. It's when we promote somebody else's product and then we make a commission. And that is how I like to do things. I have explored looking into building my own stores. I've dabbled with Shopify, and every time I do it, I come back here. Not just to TikTok, but to affiliate marketing, because I love the non-burden of it. I don't have to deal with customers. I don't have to deal with returns. None of it. I just send people over to a link and then I walk away and I'm done. And I'm unattached to what happens after that. That is the world I prefer. It's freedom for me. It's freedom. It's low stress. It's easy. Okay. So I'll show you some examples here of how this works. I made this video yesterday. Now, in most of my top performing videos, believe it or not, I'm faceless, no face. So as you can see here, most of these are no face. And the videos that I made $7,000 on last week, mostly no face. Every now and then I'll pop in here and do something on camera with my face, but they don't necessarily do any better than anything else. But here's an example of one I did yesterday. Oh, nothing. Just standing here dressed like Mrs. Santa Claus in front of a window while people walk by and smirk at me. So I heard from the North Pole they're not wrapping presents. Instead, they're doing this. They're wrapping all the gifts with the Kringle gift bag set. Got small bags, you've got wine bottle bags, you have medium bags, you have large bags, and you even have a couple jumbo bags. Now all you have to do is put it in the bag, tie a bow in it with the strings that are attached, and use a gift tag that also comes in the bag, and you're all set for Christmas. So be smart like the elves at the North Pole and get yourself one of these Kringle gift bag sets. Just making it. Okay, so, but if you look at most of these that I'm hovering over, no face. I couldn't believe it, this one. I got this little 3-pack of mascaras, a lash brow or whatever. I never went on camera. You can see it here. I'm pointing at it. I never even opened the seal on the mascaras. And I sold one and I only had 200 views. Why does that work? Let me tell you why. Because on TikTok, when you are scrolling TikTok is going to come on and show you shop videos if you're in a location that has shop videos. Okay, now you can scroll past them, but it's going to interrupt your feed and it's going to show you these. If you pause on one, or you click on it, or you interact with it, then TikTok stores a memory that you were looking at this product. Then it's going to show you that product over and over again, assuming you're going to buy it at some point. There's a good chance that the person that landed on my mascara was already looking at the mascara or similar mascaras or makeups, and when they saw this, they were just ready to buy. It's possible, because I'm not saying this was some phenomenal, incredible video, but they honestly don't have to be. What I have learned over time with this, I've only been on here for a year, and it's a 6-figure income. But what I learned is that we don't need to be gimmicky. We just need to show people the product. Here's another one that was selling yesterday. No offense to my face, but when I show you guys makeup, without actually putting it on, it does better. So I thought I'd show you these beautiful colors by Lori Ballen. These are her jelly balms, and they're absolutely beautiful. Vitamin E infused and very smoothing on the lips. So you get hydration, but you also get excellent color. like this. You get both of these in this 2-pack, and it's the perfect size for stocking stuffers or grab bags. But more than anything, they're the perfect gift to get for yourself if you need more hydration and beautiful color. And you can get these right here using my link. You know what? So here's a few things that I have noticed what works with TikTok Shop, and then I'll talk a little bit about how you get started with this, okay? One, I did a study on all the top performing sales videos. I'll put a link below to the software that I use to pull up all the top performing videos. I open all the best sellers. I'll look at what the top, which brands are spending ad money, that kind of thing. And I'll put that software below. Anyway, what happens is this. When I studied these, I found that 45-second videos was the average in the top performing video. So that's the first step I did this year is I said, I'm going to shrink all my videos down to about the 45-second mark. I used to just make a video, kind of talking head video. I was on camera. Here's my face. Let me show you these things. And then I was like, you know what? I don't think I need to do that. I think if I just keep them right at 45 seconds. So I do a little bit of editing sometimes, but I've gotten now where I can just hold my phone in my right hand like this. Okay. Are you ready to feel enchanted every time you wait? So all I'm doing is I put the product out on a table or whatever. I hold my phone in my right hand. I'll say the first line. The first line is always some sort of a hook. Are you? Want your shower to smell like the holidays? That's a hook. Packaging is a vibe. That's a hook. I just opened this and now my whole room smells like a spa. That's a hook. So unfortunately, I saw today there was only 300 of these left. Too many choices. So you'll notice in every video I open with some sort of a punchy little sentence of some sort. And I might be addressing a problem. I might be saying, if you want something, I might be creating curiosity. I might be creating some sort of urgency in the opening hook. Okay, that's first and foremost. I've learned to make sure I do that in every single video. Then I usually have about 4 to 5 little sentences, short sentences, and you can even get ChatGPT to give you those, that I will use in the video, and I will just move the scene around. So in this video here, up here with the Wicked, so watch this for example. Are you ready to feel enchanted? Okay, so there's the first line. Are you ready to feel enchanted? And I've got it in this view, right? So I'm pressing record, and then before I change to a different scene, I press stop. So watch. But every time you moisturize, this hand cream is inspired by... So I just moved it over to another counter behind me for a different scene because people need constant movement on the screen. Then I hold the phone up and I say my second line. Wicked and it's magical. The scent blends. See, then I stopped. I picked up the lotion in one hand and I pressed start again. Midnight Iris, Moonflower, and Gilded Musk. Goat milk and shea butter keep your hands soft and hydrated. It's rich, creamy. See, moved it again. So this is something that I have found works because it increases watch time. So movement on the screen immediately. You have to immediately have movement on the screen. That is a must do. Don't just stand there holding something. Move it, push it forward, jump up and down, drop something, open a box, point at something, walk with something. It has to have movement on the screen. Then say some sort of an opening statement or question. Then 4 or 5 features about the product. Then at the end, a call to action. Get this before it runs out. Click here to use my link. That's my format. That's it. This is pretty much what I'm doing now with every single video. Now, here's another thing you need to know. I don't know what the exact percentage is, but let's just assume it's 95%, because it probably is, of your videos will never make a sale. They won't go anywhere. You just make the video and you let it go. Let it go. Don't stay attached to what it's going to do, because you have no control over that once it gets sent out there. It's going to depend on what brands TikTok is pushing right now. What products are TikTok? TikTok has relationships with all these brands based on how much their ad spend is or whatever it happens to be. They're going to push those products out maybe than some of the others. So there is something about choosing the right product, okay? sometimes it's early to the game. For example, the reason why I'm making thousands and thousands of dollars off these Laura Geller palettes are, one, they're gift settable, they're makeup, they're popular, but I got here early. I was very early this year to posting their new annual palettes out there, and I think that had an advantage. And if you're a TikTok Shop affiliate, when you go to pick your samples, which I can't show you on a desktop, I wish they gave us that ability on the desktop. But when you go to pick your samples, there's actually a little filter that says video opportunity. If you filter over to video opportunity, that's showing you an opportunity. It's saying this could be a big product. There's not a lot of competition for it. We think it's a good opportunity. And what I have found is some of my top performing videos did come from those little filters that say video opportunity. Okay. Now there's some people that only post in their niche. All they will post is makeup, or all they will post is beauty and fashion and makeup. Sometimes somebody that's really active in their kitchen might only post things for the kitchen. That's okay too. It's not necessary to pick one only niche. That being said, when I looked, there's a little setting in your TikTok account where you can actually see what they have categorized you as. And mine is home and living, beauty, and fashion. And I was like, yeah, that pretty much sounds like me. They did a good job figuring out who I was. So if you're doing 8 million things, you're doing tech, and you're doing home and living, and you're doing beauty and fashion, and you're doing pets, and you're doing men's shoes, and you're doing whatever, it might have a harder time classifying you. So could there be something to do, like if all you did was home decor, could it improve your possibility of showing up for those products? Yeah, probably. So I kind of stay within this space. I do a little bit with pets, but I did open a secondary channel to really start pushing my pet stuff and to stay within that niche. All right. So your next question is, how do I get started with TikTok Shop? Okay. So I'm going to go to my oldest videos first, and I'm going to show you a couple things here. Let's see if it pulls up. Oh, come on. It might not pull up. Let's see if it filters. What? So this happens a lot with my TikTok. Hold on one second here. Let me see if I can. Okay, incognito window worked. So I've just now sorted these by oldest videos to newest videos. This is what's really important. My first ever video was this little boy cat.
A hug. I love my kitty cat. Yes, I do.
Okay, October 21st of 2021. So I started my TikTok account 2 years ago. So from the date that I started my TikTok account until the day I became a TikTok Shop affiliate was a year, but that would not have needed to be necessary. And let me show you why. Because I wasn't trying to get on TikTok Shop. I didn't even know what TikTok was. I've been a 6-figure affiliate marketer for years and years. I've made over $1 million in affiliate commissions. I understand affiliate marketing. But I didn't get on TikTok for that reason. I literally got on TikTok to show my new kittens. I was like, I don't want to put them on my YouTube channel. I don't want to put them on my Instagram channel. Where can I go show my 2 little kittens that I'm absolutely in love with? And it was Christmas time, and that is what happened. Okay. Now, what you'll notice is that none of them really did great. They all got 1,000, a couple thousand views. Why? Because TikTok was trying to figure out who I was and what my channel was about. So when you first start a TikTok channel, it's got to figure out who you are. So if you're just posting things about a gazillion niches, it doesn't know. Mine took I was only posting like one here or there. I wasn't posting every day. It wasn't consistent. So what I've learned over time is that if you post several videos per day, every day in the same niche, you're going to move up much, much, much quicker. I also was not engaging with other people's accounts. I was not looking at cat videos. I was not commenting on other people's cat videos. Those also help. Okay. So what I'm saying here, 1, start with some sort of a niche if you can. 2, several videos per day within that niche. 3, engage with other accounts that are in that niche. If you care about being known for a particular niche, but I'm going to give you some other options that have nothing to do with niches in a couple seconds. All right. So here's these videos. Oh my gosh, I need to repost these. These are so cute. So then I went, okay, let me try some of my digital marketing stuff. Because I was testing. I was like, wait a minute, what is this exactly on TikTok? So I started, since I teach digital marketing, I started playing with that. Now look at those. Those were actually getting a little bit more traction. But then I went back to my cats. Then I'm like, oh, hey, digital marketing. Then I went back to my cats, right? So then TikTok's going, okay, who is this? Who is this girl? What is she about? It's still trying to figure it out. Then here's where things get good. What was the date? Okay, those are still cats. That's still cats. Right about here is the first one. Okay, so I turned 52. This was last year now. So the cats and all that was from December to August. So about 6 months of me just poking around, not knowing what I was doing. Then all of a sudden it was my birthday and I showed myself on screen. And look at this one, 33,000 views. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Well, that might be why they're watching. I didn't know. I didn't know that was such a thing, bodies on TikTok. Anyway, I won't get into all that. So I made this video. I did this little flip and turn around and everybody went crazy. Then I start making videos. I'm going out. I'm singing karaoke. I'm doing things like this. And I start posting those videos. Look what happens. 33, 10,000, 20,000, 20,000, 10,000, 8,000. And I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. Okay. Now, what I deleted, you can't see it on here anymore because I deleted them, is right about this time, I started making videos about dating. I had been married 25 years. I stayed single for 6 years. And then I started dating after 6 years of complete nothing, no dates, nothing, nothing. I didn't even hold a hand. 6 years. I just focused on my kid and myself. Then I started dating. I started dating a younger guy, 10 years younger than me. And I started posting about it on TikTok. Why? I don't know. I just was testing. I was playing around. Viral, 2.3 million views. I made another one, 1 point something million views. This is what launched everything. It was right in this pocket right here. Okay. I started dating in March. I started making videos in April. They started going viral. So it took me like from March to August. Talking about dating is what made my account go viral. Then right here, this is the first affiliate video. This was, I finally got a pair of the Judy Blue jeans November 3rd of 2023. So 1 year ago, this was my first video. I bought a pair of jeans. So what happened is this. TikTok sent me, I logged into TikTok one day in November and there was a message on the screen that said, we want you to be part of TikTok Shop as an affiliate. I had no idea what that was. I'd never heard of it. I didn't know what it was. And I'm like, well, I certainly know affiliate marketing. And it basically said, you get these products, you show people the products, you earn commission. And I was like, all right, I've done software affiliates for years. People have bought thousands of the shoes that I've worn on Facebook with a coupon link or something. So maybe there's something to this. This 25,000 views. Now, back then I considered that viral. Now I know better, but at the time I considered it viral. But I started selling a bunch of these jeans. Well, I bought that pair of jeans on TikTok Shop, and all of a sudden I made my money back in one day. And I was like, well, this is cool. I can buy things on TikTok and then make my money back. Well, then they started offering things for free based on samples. So they have this thing called samples where sometimes the brand will send you the product for free. And all they're asking you to do is make a video and leave it up for 3 days with a link on it. And I was like, well, I can do that. And if I don't like the product, I'm not going to say I love the product. I'll just unbox it or something, whatever. And so I bought that. I bought this mirror right here. And I bought a cat wheel, which is down here somewhere too. Look at the views on this mirror. 7.7 million views. I bought that mirror because I said, oh, I just want this mirror. And then I just was wearing leggings and a t-shirt and I walked in front of the mirror and I told people about the mirror and it went viral. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yes, part of it had to do with that little spin I just did, but I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't mean to do that. The other reason it did well is because the way the cat walked onto the screen, there was lots of movement. There was an opening hook. I didn't even know what I was doing, but it had all those components. I got lucky. I didn't know. I know better now of why it worked, but I didn't do those things just intentionally. Same here with the jeans. But let's move on because I don't want you to think that you have to be talking about dating, and I don't want you to think you have to have a booty on camera for that to grab attention, because that's not really it, okay? So as you can see, as I went along here, I did continue with the jeans because they were working for me. And I also made more videos on that mirror. You guys, I made just under $50,000 from November to January last year on these videos. January, because the December payments were still coming in January. So it was payments in November, December, and January. Those 3 months were about $47,000 in commissions. Okay. So what I learned is this: the things that generated the most viral style videos that got me on TikTok Shop was talking about dating. Now, in your case, this could be anything people would comment on, okay? It could be rants. You go out there and rant about over tipping. Why do we have to tip so much? You could rant about anything that everybody would go, oh, me too, me too. Yeah, I feel that way too. You're right. That will generate viral videos. You could talk about marriage, anything about marriage, and everybody who's married will go, oh my gosh, me too. You could talk about parenting. Now, these could be good and bad, but I will say that when you just kind of tell a story or ask advice, or, people will go, oh my gosh, what you really need to do is this. And it's frustrating to watch all their comments sometimes because I don't like to get advice from other people. But you got to take it because that's what builds the account. And then when they start debating each other in your comments, oh man, that's when it gets good. Let them debate each other because that'll grow your account so incredibly fast. Now, gradually what you'll see is I would move with the seasonal videos. I did bathing suits in the summer. As a 50-year-old woman, you wouldn't think that would do so well, but it absolutely did. And I'm not saying you have to do that, okay? But as you can see in the beginning, I was on screen, on screen, on screen, on screen, on screen. Now, this year, for the holiday season, I did something entirely different, and I'm not on screen. Look at my most popular videos. Okay, you can see it was the mirror. Then this summer, that one, I made so much money on that bikini. And now look at this one. No face. I was a little bit in the reflection of the mirror. This one, just my cat. This one, just my cat. This one, just my cat. Okay. Then as you scroll along, this one, no, I'm barely on the screen, and I wouldn't have had to be at all for that one to work. No screen, no screen, no screen, no screen. Meaning no face on screen, okay? And the more you go through my videos that are recent, the more you'll see I wasn't on the screen. So for those of you that are saying, oh, it's because she has a body or because she, whatever, come on, I'm a 53-year-old woman. Stop with the limitations of what we can and can't do, okay? Now, if you go up here and you type something in like car, okay? I'm just going to give you an example. Go to videos, scroll your feed and find all that. Let's just say you're into cars. Okay. Oh, it's not going to let me do it because I'm not logged in, I don't think. Let's just say you're into cars. Go up to your user up top and type in things like fixing a car, painting a car hobbies, Dodge, blah, 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 whatever it is. And look at this on the right, car wash tips. Okay. Car wash tips. You could literally, a lot of you guys will be like, oh, I'm a dude and I don't date and I'm not a pretty girl, so I can't do this. That is such garbage. That is such limiting beliefs, okay? I see guys on here selling lipstick without putting their face on the camera. They will hold it in their hands and say, this is what I bought for my girl. I swear, that is what's happening. Or you could do things like charging cables and batteries and transformers. Look at 4-in-1 charging cable, magnetic phone charger, charging port cleaning, charging station. What else are you guys into, right? Anything you can imagine up here. DIY home. I don't know. I'm trying to give males examples too. DIY home projects, home design ideas, easy crafts to do at home, DIY home decor, home decoration ideas, mobile home. Oh, how about van life, traveling? All of those are things. And so then how does that turn into shop videos? My point is that there are so many things being sold on here for men, not just women. There's men's clothes, there's men's cologne, there's things that guys do every day and things that guys use every day, and barbecue grills and Don't think that this is just a beauty thing, because it so isn't. And there are men on here doing absolutely incredible. And I will show you some of those stats from my software later. I just want you to realize that you're not limited. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. I'm Lori Ballen, and I posted a link for coaching info if you want to learn more.